Hello everybody, Selmiran here. Welcome back to a new episode of Arbeitsspeicher 4 playing with Germany. So as you can see, we are in the year 1951 and the game moves on. We're gonna move on with our campaign. Let's see what are we going to do next. So last time we were at war. Of course, we have our allies, the Italians, as you can see, are picking up 2 divisions, and Austro-Hungarians too. But this is Galicia, La Domeria, and this is the Spanish state. We were at war actually with this faction here, Makliké, that as you can see are just about to capitulate. And we were attacking them with our army of Fallschirmjäger Army and Zeeländer Army with the Marines airborne. So we got the first NBA All-Star game in 1951 was an exhibition basketball game played on March 2nd, 1951 at Boston Garden in Boston, home of the Boston Celtics. The game was the first edition of the National Basketball Association All-Star game and was played during the 1951 NBA season. And trial of the Rosenbergs, espionage was a major concern for the United States government during the Manhattan Project. Some of the individuals who worked on the Manhattan Project were spies and provided valuable information on the design of the atomic bomb to the Soviet Union. The Soviet Union secretly conducted its first atomic weapons test on August 29, 1949. To this day, historians and scientists debate how much espionage sped up the progress of the Soviet Union's nuclear weapons program. Julius Rosenberg was a key Soviet spy who passed along information to the Soviet Union and recruited Manhattan Project spies. He was a US citizen and electrical engineer. In 1951, Julius and his wife Ethel were tried and convicted of espionage for providing the Soviet Union with classified information. And two-term limit for US presidents. No person shall be elected to the office of the president more than twice. And no person who has held the office of president or acted as president for more than 2 years of a term to which some other person was elected president shall be elected to the office of president more than once. But this article shall not apply to any person who holds the office of president, and this article was proposed by Congress and shall not prevent any person from holding the office of president or acting as president during the term within which this article becomes a person who holds the office of president or acting as president during the remainder of such term. As you can see, the attrition here is so high. The Makliké is trying to push our forces back, allied forces back from China, Japan and Thailand. The Eastern Asian forces. We're having 117 nuclear bombs and I think they'll be ready for everything nuclear weapon manpower. So things are looking very good. We're also deploying a lot of stuff down here, including modern tanks, so we're gonna need more modern tanks basically. So we're just gonna have to wait more. Because Xibei Sanma unleashed the whirlwind. They are having 15 divisions, which is almost as good as nothing. And semi-modern infantry equipment. Hindenburg class, Europa class. And as you can see, we can move on up to 1956, 58, and 60 technology with MG machine gun 57 and MG3 weapons. Or infantry anti-tank weapons 5. Or modern infantry equipment. But we're not gonna do this just yet. Let's just move on in this era. The Marines 6 is gonna give us even more Marines organization. So I think this is a pretty important stuff to do. And we're also having now a bigger fleet. I'm just gonna recruit a new admiral right here. Or down here. Just gonna have to wait until we're gonna have 75. And then Romania Legionary State. Johnson M44. Early Infantry Weapons 1. M2 Carbine. Americans. We already have infantry equipment here, so I don't think we need infantry equipment now. Well, we're gonna take it. It's just good to have more. We are 2.1 million anyway. So that we're just gonna need more helicopters and so on. MG53 is done. As you can see, we can move on to 1956, but it's just that we're going to need a little time before we're going to go down with modern infantry equipment, G3 and G3A1. Let's move on, for example, here. At support companies, here we're also going to need a lot of time to research this stuff. 1,100 days, yes, it's just going to last a while. Now going back to tanks, we have 1945, we're just falling behind regarding tanks. And that's why all I can do is to move on with it. Let's go on with Stuk E10, it's gonna take 29 days. As you can see, we've got just a little bit more manpower. Getting recruitable almost 60,000. Right, we can make another engine test here. And so we're gonna have also enough power. And we're gonna have a new Emerald, Cold War Emerald, so to speak. We're also gonna send him. Where could be our future enemies? I have no idea. I think it could be Russia, for example. Let's just send them here in the north. First, because we got anyway a lot of ships down there. Is it the Republic of China? I'm not gonna ask them for no control of the status, as I think not in our best interest. War of Resistance. 2 million manpower, 139 divisions. Republic of China, which is pretty big. Republic of China has been called earlier Chinese Empire, but it's not a full Chinese Empire. These guys are replenishing at a very high rate. And Kingdom of France is justifying against Guinea. Now we can modify government, so let's do so. We're gonna move to 30. We're gonna have just a bit more bonus, less attrition, this recovery rate, but it's not gonna give us no manpower. Division organization 1.5% and major organization 1.5%, attrition minus 2% less, and recovery 0.5% less. We're gonna go on with 18 to 19. It's gonna be even better. Is that we're gonna have the group population minus 0.5%, but recovery rate is going to increase. Division training time, political power is not gonna change. But I'm gonna do this as well because we've got plenty of manpower and we really don't need this right now to recruit even less population, so to speak. For example, 19. We shouldn't be actually down here. But first, I would like to go with material design. It's support unit research. It's only research speed is going to increase. Support unit, weapons and infantry, equipment research, artillery, and motorized equipment. I think infantry equipment is good, so let's have infantry equipment. The cipher for Xibei Sanma has been decrypted. It's sabotage industry. Wait. First of all, we select target. We cannot sabotage industry. How about sabotage infrastructure? We can. And sabotage resources. We can do that as well. Steel military blueprints and industrial steel military blueprints. Plan false intelligence. Still industrial blueprints. Infiltrate Air Force. Also, we're gonna need 3 agents, but we really have them. Sturmgeschütz E10. That's good. Let's just go on with artillery then. If we can, since that we cannot really do that with SP Howitzer upgrade. Let's go on with naval forces then. Yeah, we're also researching something. What about air? Fuselage, engine, improved air fighter. Here also in 1955, we have 1955 technology, and this is going to take us 2 years to just be able to research any type of plane any further. How about engineering? 688 days. What about industry then? Also 2 years it's going to take. Space program, the same thing. 1957 is going to take 1,200 days. Here it's going to take 1,000 days. So this is really way too much. And what about transportation technology? And here we got amphibious, 1,500 days, this is way too much. Railway electrification too, that would be interesting. So I think that we're somehow back to infantry, or 388 days, 500 days. I think I'm gonna go on with Elite Forces 3 because this is a pretty important update that we should take. Okay, let's commerce it. And our paratroopers have not been recovered completely. Also, our marines, they have suffered many losses here. The guys are all trained. There are also some of them are green. And the paratroopers, they are veterans. 75% modifier in combat. Some are trained, some are also green. Destroyer 1952. We got, as you can see, infantry weapons from each and every country. ITF. Well, Destroyer 1952. I think I'm gonna go on with IBM 701 because I think it's cool, and we're gonna have to create a destroyer. Hang on a second. Light SP tank destroyer. Now what we're gonna need. Just gonna upgrade this destroyer now with some depth charges. So we're gonna have 2 depth charges against submarines. And a radar 4. We're gonna create 20 of these destroyers. I know that we have a lot, but who cares? And destroyers are always good. And it just seems that we have researched something else here completed. Strengthen resistance, but we cannot select any target here. Infiltrate Air Force. You got here Operation Greenhouse. Operation Greenhouse was the 5th American nuclear test series, the second conducted in 1951 and the first to test principles that would lead to developing thermonuclear weapons, hydrogen bombs. Conducted at the New Pacific Proving Ground on islands of the Aniwetak Atoll, all of the devices were mounted in large steel towers to simulate airbursts. This series of nuclear weapons tests was preceded by Operation Ranger and succeeded by Operation Buster Jangle. Sakuragiko Train Fire. The Sakuragiko Train Fire occurred on April 24, 1951 on 63 series Kalin Line, now part of the Negishi Line, approaching Sakuragiko Station in Yokohama. Hit a loose overhead wire, causing the short circuit starting the fire, which killed 106 people. United States of America nuclear test. The American military has tested the nuclear bomb. A nuclear weapon, also known as an atom bomb, atomic bomb, nuclear bomb, or nuclear warhead, and colloquially as an A-bomb or nuke, is an explosive device that derives the destructive force from nuclear reactions, either fission bomb, or a combination of fission and fusion reactions, thermonuclear bomb, producing a nuclear explosion. Warning. And we got the shock troops that have arrived. I'm just gonna go on with tanks. So let's see, we are here at 1945 technology, it doesn't really matter. Let's go on with this modern SP artillery. Destroyer 1948 is also an old type of ship. We got Jaeger 5. And I think I'm gonna move on with SP Hotzer Upgrade 1. Even if this is going to last a lot, it shouldn't really matter too much. We should be moving on with research. This is the best thing that I can do. Just move on with research. Peronism, I think this is Peru. Coup in Republic of Bolivia. No, this is not Peru. So who's Peronism? Ah, this is Peronism. Because of this guy. Yeah, Peronism. Juan Domingo Perón, which is a dictator, I think, in real life. So I think that this is the leader. Yeah, so we can basically ask Argentina for some troops. In the meantime, as you can see, the Brazilians, with whom we have a very good relationship, they are developing a lot. I think they have a lot of divisions. For example, of Latin America, Marshall Rwanda learnings. They got some extraordinary bonuses here, but they don't have actually too many. Oh, they do have 300. I mean, like 400 divisions. And 4 million manpower. I think it's simply because they have sorry, by requirement they got 50 recruitment bonus. That's the only explanation why they have so many units right now. Although I don't think we're gonna go at war with Brazil, although we could justify war goal against them, and we could also kick from faction Argentina, which is of course not what I want to do. And we got a new type of tank here, which is gonna move on with it. Let's move on with Black Panther E10. And I think that we're gonna be able to replace the type of design. It seems not. Because I think we're not producing it. Recruitable already 60,000. That is really good. The jungle specialists. We're also going to move on with this tank research because we need to do a lot here. Let's go on super heavy tank A, which I think is not being actually done by the developers. has not been finished by the developers. Leader code fanatics. Division recovery rates, render limit, mobilization speed. And we still have not replenished with our units here. We have taken heavy losses. And unfortunately, as you can see, we're not able to replenish. And our allies are also trying to launch another attack here, but as you can see, it's just not going to work. Like, no matter what. If we're gonna launch another thermonuclear bomb on them, though, during the storm, I think the destruction will be even bigger. They might be able to move a bit closer, so let's do it. I know that this is not fair, but I don't care. I'm gonna have to move forward here anyway. And I'm gonna do this until their divisions will be completely destroyed. So we got modern SP artillery. I'm just gonna move on with artillery, but as you can see, we're far away ahead of time, so I cannot research it. But we can research something regarding ships. In 1952, it was a battleship. Or the carrier. I'm gonna go on that light first. Modern SP artillery. I actually thought that we're gonna be to produce some more equipment down here. And we are. We're actually producing more medium tankers. More scout helicopters. Wait a minute, we got here a civil war in Iran. Yes, Republic of Iran, a revolutionary communist Iran. But they are all no, they are democratic outlook, although they got no elections. They are, however, no faction. And they are being held by Iraq. I would like to help these dudes here because they are democratic. Let's help them a little bit with starter land lease. They should basically accept it. I'm gonna send them a few units monthly of horse-drawn carriage, Falconone, and of Gewehr. Also of motorized. This type of Falconone 96, that's alright. This Canone as well. Early refill, right, so we got, as you can see, a lot of early refill from 1871. And also the American Springfield model. I'm gonna send all of them, all 82. I'm just going to be very happy because of that. I'm just gonna get rid of this old type of Springfield model, but that Springfield model here seems to be extremely old, so we're gonna send even more. Let's see. I think they're gonna definitely accept it, and this should increase relationship with them. Although we got better relationship with this communist Iranian state and others. Whatever, we just got rid of a little bit of very old equipment since the beginning of the campaign, although we are 1941, 1951. And unfortunately, our allies didn't manage to keep advancing. Flight plans for E10. I think regarding air, maybe you could move forward 600 days. First satellite. It's going to take 3 years. Let's get back to infantry weapons. 2 years, modern infantry equipment. It's gonna take 1 year, so I'm gonna go on with this research here. In 1951. Now we're already using all of our naval factories to build this. Desert Infantry 5. And back to tanks. Alright, back to tanks. We're just gonna move on with this 1945 technology. I'm gonna research the Kugel Blitz. Perhaps will enable us to upgrade our divisions even more, so to speak. And we got another super heavy tank. Alright, what about here? SAM carrier is going to take 3 years. I don't want to invest 3 years in research. I would prefer to recruit some new ships here. As you can see, we've got the 1952, then we're gonna jump to 1956, 1960, and 1980s. So I think we should go on with heavy cruiser. We got a pretty good output here. 68%, I think that's pretty good. Construction speed is only 1%. That is the problem. But we don't have to construct anything because we got everything we have. Everything we need. So the question is, how can we get these guys up? I mean, no, so I think I send those troops for nothing. We're still gonna have to wait. I'm just not gonna launch another nuclear bomb on them. Because this seems to be the only way that we're gonna be able to destroy them. Oh, they got 15,000 men right now. And 15 divisions. The only thing I can do here is to send our to try to take them out. But it seems that no one wants to attack here. I will refill 1900. Although we do have our little refills here, 2.1 million of the refills. cipher for Russian Soviet has been decrypted. We're gonna use it, and we're gonna also go on here. Again, Skasi sama. Modern tank 1.8 thousand. This is what we're gonna need a lot, and we could also change these guys here. Their superiority, although I think they are so good, they are just bringing us so much bonus. So that I think I should leave them. Especially forces artillery attack. I don't think we can have a better bonus than that. Yeah, this is where the transfer fighters are, but if I'm gonna send them far away, they're not gonna be able to launch the attack. Basically, we could arrive with our paratroopers here and take the heights, but although if it's not gonna work, they're not gonna be able to retreat. So this would be very risky. Let's start another... so we have 2 currently successful. Let's start another cast. I'm gonna get a little less political power. It just seems to be very difficult to take them out here. That's the problem. Military-industrial cooperation. Now they got 0 manpower again. 15 division scale. We don't have air superiority here. Is this a show? Ah, because it's King Gang. King Gang and the AI have decided not to send any planes. Yeah, this is the problem, so I should send some new planes if I want more air superiority. There are planes everywhere, but they're just waiting for orders. They're not taking part in the battle. Once the battle will start, then they're gonna start taking part of it. Right, so we got the Kugelblitz. I don't think I'm gonna research something here, because it's just going to take too much time, way too much time. And it's gutting planes 2 years, but I think with planes I could move on because they're just cool. I think these guys are naval bombers, early naval bomber 1. Torpedo bomb. So I'm gonna go 1955 MPA, German naval bomber. It's gonna take 2 years. It is ahead of time, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna have to do it. And the Tiger tank can be updated. Heavy tank 3. The heavy tank E75 Standard Panzer could also be upgraded, so I think I'm gonna upgrade, not to make it stronger. 1945 heavy tank, this is the one. Right, let's go on. Oh, this amphibious tank would be actually more important. Let's have it because you got an old type of amphibious panzer that we don't need right now. I'm gonna need a new general very soon, such as this one. War Medic Cross, but it seems that he doesn't have it. He just lost it. Price status 77%. Why is that? I can build more infrastructure in order to better send out forces. Yeah, so I think that will be good. All this infrastructure should just increase our supplies. Catcher in the Rye first published. Salinger's only full-length novel, The Catcher in the Rye, is published by Lewis Brown on July 6, 1951. The book, about the fifth stage of the disillusioned by the other war, hit, and will be taught in high schools for decades. Alice in Wonderland release, an American animated musical fantasy comedy film produced by Walt Disney Productions and based on the Alice books by Lewis Carroll, 13th release of Disney's animated features. The film premiered in London in 1951 and New York in 1951 in July. It features the voices of Catherine and Alice and so on. This is not that important, so let's go on a bit. And we have so many convoys. And now we can change the law again, so what can we change? I think this stability bonus is not what we're gonna need. With the 15%, we're not gonna need that right now. Captain of Industry. Creative opinion factor, well, this is not not important. And economist, propaganda, war support, but we got war support 100%, got everything we need. Authoritarian demagogue. No, I don't think we need to change this. Let's go on with ships here. Carrier, capital ship. Carrier and capital ship armor in heavy attack. Armor minus 15, deck size, maximum range. I think Atlantic Fleet Designer would be good for well, carrier and capital ship armor and HP. There is a good justification from France. But we still need time to use all this equipment that we need. It seems we need a lot of time. So we got 1949 tank destroyer. Or I'm not sure what that was. I think we're researching only amphibious tank right now. I think we just skipped that. We just skipped that thing. Right in August 1951. Let's see. And they're starting to replenish like maximum, but unfortunately we're still gonna need a lot of equipment if we want to finish. And we cannot drop any nuclear bomb anymore because our allies have decided not to do anything. Yeah, they're just about to surrender. If we could just attack them a little bit and take them a few, such as for example this region. I have an idea how to try to do this. We got here this polishing yaga. I think we could easily take them out. Right there. Let's go. I think first of all they have to move here, and they're moving pretty fast. And once they're gonna be here, we're gonna be able to launch the attack, I think. I think we should also be able to take this quickly. Let's see about that. I'm gonna wait until they're gonna increase their organization, and then we're gonna launch the attack. I hope this time is going to work. I'm gonna also activate gas attack. But it's not working. So paratrooper is not working. I think it's only because of this mod. Pushing 0.1%. Let's try to move that way. Movement is also going to be very slow, I think. Yeah, it's just moving extremely slowly. I cannot do anything. I cannot use paratroopers. I cannot use anything. But we can launch a nuclear bomb. Yeah, they're just moving extremely fucking slowly. And we cannot build anything as well. We have the transport plane.
Nah, it's going to take forever. I'm not sure if this is going to make any sense. Let's just try to send this guys here. Though I know that they might not arrive, but I guess fine. What the fuck are you doing? Fucking idiot. Stupid fuck. I'm just gonna try to ride with these guys and he's gonna take over the position. If I could make it with only one attack, I would do it. Look at these motherfuckers, man. They are still moving so slowly. Extremely fucking slowly. This game is getting so fucking boring, honestly. I don't know what the fuck happened with this thing that we have lost another spy. Man. We've got one killed. Ah, that's why we cannot advance with it. Gotta be fucking kidding me. And wait a minute, he made it. Actually, he took it. How did that actually happen? Okay, let's try to break them down there. It seems that auto attack would work. Let's just also give him a bonus. A gas attack. And then we're gonna move down north and try to take all the rest of the territory. Come on, just move on before another people arrive. Yeah, what the fuck did I told you? Launch another gas attack. 2 fucking units have arrived. We're supposed to have air support here. Now this is gonna take these guys out. Yeah, just like I thought. So his troops are basically encircled, but as you can see they could encircle me. Or maybe not. They stopped. Yeah, so we're still gonna need, what are we gonna need, man? Scout helicopters. We cannot launch any other units. Let's take them out. And then we're gonna pull them back here. Although they might be able to recapture this territory. But even so, yeah, they're just about to abandon their campaign. So with only one division, we managed to take them out. This is really awesome. Naval aircraft, carrier CAS, fighter, range, and update. Right, or else I should bring some troops here because otherwise, or this territory is going to be recaptured by the enemy. And we got a new type of amphibious tank. But I don't think that we're researching something right here, right now. Let's move on with heavy SPG then. And we were supposed to replenish our amphibious tank. Improved amphibious tank. Tank destroyer. Improved Stealth Panther 3. Now this is another strange thing. I think it's just the same as the bug at break ICE. It's just the same bot. Okay, let's just focus here because we're just about to take these guys out. They are extremely desperate to attack. And we did it. And it's over. Man, I cannot believe that. Let's just throw them into a puppet because I don't just satellite Gansu and satellite them. Oh, thank God. So now Sibei and Ma are our puppet state. What's gonna happen for Garrison? These guys are also our puppet state. Things are just great. Now we don't have to send these guys back here. We're just gonna send them back. Send them back in India. In Mumbai, actually all of them. And this dude as well, because we don't want to lose him. There's nothing to do there, really. This is also in Ahmedabad. So they would need to replenish. And as you can see now, first of all, we're gonna have some foreign support, but the most important of all is that we're gonna be able to move on to the new age of Europe with the Nazi in 28 days. Finally, after such a long time, we are able to move on. We don't have foreign conscription anymore, which means we're gonna get less manpower now. But we're still gonna have service by requirement, an early Cold War era. That's the non-aggression pact. We might go at war very soon, but in order to finish this, we're gonna not be at war anymore. They are faction member justifying war was Kingdom of Italy just against Islamic of Libya. Yeah, because they are actually completely alone, so they can justify it. Yeah. And Kingdom of France too. Although I think France is having almost no divisions. No, they actually have. Belgium 1948. And we suddenly have a lot of divisions at the border. Chinese United Front forms. That is unbelievable. The Chinese are forming the new front here. But I'm not sure who formed it. First of all, we're gonna have to invite some factions in it. Stalin is having 1 to 3 divisions. But we are having a lot of divisions, are we? 356. And we're still researching a lot of new divisions. It's just that we're gonna need more scout helicopters. So I think of a way of putting up some more. Why not? Complete never. Why is that? Oh, we're gonna suddenly need a lot of because we got less chromium. Fight from Italians then. And because we're not at war, we have lost a lot of bonuses now. Now we're gonna have a lot less factions, but we've got 16 plus construction speed and we're repairing the end of France. Now we're gonna have chromium and we're gonna start producing what we need. So cargo helicopter is what we're gonna need and scout helicopter. Just increase the increment speed of scout helicopter because I think we're gonna need a lot of it. Light cruiser, 1952. 2 years for a plane. I'm not gonna do it now. 2 years for this SAR. Way too much. Almost 2 years for this. Production efficiency, retention. But they are mutually exclusive, right? These machine tools. Stream or flexible. I think I was going on flexible line, but you can still change it here. Efficiency, rotation and growth, and efficiency cap. In fact, 1955 is going to take 2 years. I'm going to go on with this. Computer integrated manufacturing. And I'm going to go towards the new age of Europe before another war is going to start. And we've got the new heavy tank destroyer. I'm gonna go on with artillery though. 1,000 days. No, it's going to take way too much. Then let's get back to ships. 1952 battleship. 1952. Yacht Tiger. Okay, we're gonna have to replace one. And we got the light cruiser, so let's update it. I'm gonna create 20 of them because they are just so awesome. And as you can see, we're using already the maximum amount of dockyards. Now we're not gonna have any dockyards anymore. But we're heading towards 13 million manpower, which is absolutely wonderful. This is exactly what I wanted to. Let's test again. Don't have to forget to test if you want to go with the space raids onwards. The new order. The Black Eagle flies over Europe. The new age of Europe. And the Americans are moving, I think, back. Or I'm not sure exactly what they are doing, but they are coming. We're gonna go with the Cold War begins. And we can still modify government, although I'm not sure how, because we can need everything yet. Could raise DEFCON, but I don't think I would like to do that. DEFCON 1. Or to close borders. We're not having wartime rationing, we're having only bread basket of the war. That's why we're gonna get also less manpower, minus 50% of the population. Resources to market 65%. Limited exports 25%. Oh, this is very important. Let's do this. Limited exports. Now we're gonna have a lot of resources all of a sudden. Although we're still importing a lot. Heavy cruiser 1952. Going back to planes. 2 years. Going interceptor 1955. It's gonna take 2 years. And we got again a new type of ship. Heavy cruiser. just gonna create 10 of them because they are very full, and I know they have the biggest fleet the war has ever seen in this campaign, and a lot of ships more to come. But we got plenty of equipment and manpower, so I think the reach is very fine here. Should be in 10,000. This is of course not much. Now we could justify war goal against Denmark. It would take 100 days, which is not a lot. And then we could take them out. Because I think the biggest factions is our faction here, Axis, which is actually the strongest and the biggest, followed by Russians. But not this Russians as you can see, but the Communist Russia, which is in Warsaw Pact together with Poles. But Poland is not going to have a chance to defend those Warsaw. They will not make it. Communist industry, work brigade. Workforce nuclear power plant. I'm not sure which one was that. We got 2 collaboration governments. Not sure how exactly can we influence them on. And we got no spies. All of the spies are at home, but I think I'm gonna keep them at home because I don't want to use them anywhere. I don't think it's going to bring something. We're gonna use them. I'm just gonna defend against subversive tactics. We have presidential dictatorship of Côte d'Ivoire here. Black Saturday in Egypt. On the 30th of January 1952, the Cairo fire of Black Saturday riots took place on January 1952, marked by the burning and looting of some 750 buildings. Now troops are just ready to attack. Also, the troops here at the border with Poland, they are actually all of our troops with our allies. The case, and I think that we can send with this I mean, we could ask for some exclusion forces, no, because we're not at war. That's why we cannot ask for any exclusion forces. However, as you can see, we got a lot of troops to deploy here, including some Marines, some American units. Pakistan units and also infantry divisions, cavalry divisions, Ukrainian divisions, and a mechanized division. Our first mechanized division is quite also known. In Central Asia, it says that we're taking attrition with our planes mainly. Just gonna send them back home because we're gonna send them to Pakistan. And the Zeppelin. We'll send them there. But we'll have actually better flying. We've got convoy raiding, but I think that we could still use this. And then there is Europe where we have the same convoy raiding. And that is also good. Here we got some patrol ship. We send them to repair all of them. Bulgaria declare war on Serbia. Okay, I think we're gonna go with war with Russia right away. Unfortunately, this happened very fast. Wait, do we have another fleet here? No. That was all. Holding position. We can just go back to whatever. Just hold position. That's alright. Okay, let's just check again for Bulgaria, which is have an alliance with Stalin, has declared war on Serbia, which is totally wrong. Now this is a new thing. Bulgaria might actually expand a lot. That is true. And Serbia is having no one. The Cold War begins. We will win the Cold War. Okay, so it says that we can change something else here because we got plenty of political power. I'm not sure what. In fact, let's go again with test engine. One successful life support test current to 0 and 5 successful engine tests current to 2. Let's we got some other stuff. Prepare for the unaligned civil war. Expansible support for unaligned. Nope. Region-wide industrial integration to Yorkshire. Develop tungsten. Recruit in Europe and in Asia. Fate of Italy and Austria-Hungary. No, doesn't seem that we can do too much with that. Paramilitary in America. Fashion support. That is also important. Let's do this. And let's do something else with the political power that we have right now. We can change here the laws again. The question is, what can we change? Economic policy. Limited exports. Basketball. Less recruitable population. I don't think I want to do that. I think low taxes is going to be good because it's going to give us more political power. But unfortunately it's going to last a lot. We're going to have only factory output, but no production efficiency cap. Foreign investors. I think that's good. And tariffs. No tariffs. This is not going to be very good, I guess. Extreme tariffs. State requisition. Print money. Huge social spending. It's going to give us more stability and 5% more monthly population and less political power. I think I can go on with that, so that we're going to have it at maximum level. Now we're gonna make less power, 1% less, but who cares? Think about the Cold War is what we have here. End of the axis gets event the axis disbands, start of a new Germany, but I think we're gonna have to create up that new faction. If I'm gonna do this end of the axis. 70 days, and axis will be over. But we will still have our allies, of course. And we're still gonna have to be careful against Austro-Hungarians and some others. It's a new commander. Yeah, we're also gonna need the next one is going to be a new admiral. In February 1952, we're just going to disband the Axis, but as I said, we will still have our armies here. So it shouldn't be a big problem. For example, send this dude from there, because I think I'm going to create a new faction up there. Alright, so we should move this army back here to the border with Austria. Austria has lost a lot, and I think they got 44 divisions now, and pretty good amount of manpower. Italians are having 107 divisions. But it doesn't matter, we're still stronger than they are, because we got basically more troops. And I could, of course, take more. Now it seems that Bulgarians have expanded here in the Balkans. Romania are our puppet states. And the Bulgarians have expanded here a little bit. So as you can see, we're gonna disband the Axis. I don't know what's going to happen after that. I have no idea. I just hope that we're not gonna see or have another war anytime soon, but you never know. Recruit the population even more. I theoretically we could take out Poland immediately. The Philippines declare war on the Philippines and